So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And
Yeah.
get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
Well, welcome back to the date on the calendar we circle every year. Super Bowl Sunday. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis here with you as we get set to begin quarter 2. And the kick team down there quickly. They don't have to run as far as they used to. And they're able to stop him before he can even make it to the 15. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look
On the ball.
able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Bro, stop throwing my controllers already, bro. You going back? You gonna let me get yours? They cost $70-something. Stop throwing it. It's crazy. Put me on a sore loser. You done beat me 5 times. Stop throwing my controllers. That's crazy. Push the blade. You ain't blocking because you ain't listen. I told you how to do everything. Do your adjustments where they'll block better. You don't want to listen.
So a free kick situation for
Don't just play Madden. I told you that. Kick it right, bro. Play right now. I'm playing with you again. I'll tell you what goes like. They're going to show news.
And that, of course, is a penalty. That penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
Play right when you win. That's sort of loser mentality. You never win in life like that. Don't sort of loser. Take this. You don't see me acting like that when you win. Just have fun. Sick of it.
Jackson now. Going for Bateman. He's got it.
You change your route, so depending on how you line up, you don't know how to make no adjustments on offense or defense. And you won't listen. You can be bringing your men up. Told you, push triangle, try things, read, study it. Look at it on YouTube. But you don't want to do YouTube on play. You don't play like it. It don't work like that. It don't how Madden work. You gotta know something.
To throw is Jackson. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson.
No, nigga, that's why you didn't do the route.
Picked off by DeMarvion Overshow. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
And this might not be the last interception we see, Brandon. Both of these teams like to throw the football, but here in this snow, ball's not going to always go where you want it to. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
You changing all these routes. Girl, that's no question on how to do it.
Chased out left. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. As the clock will stop for 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Incomplete passes automatic stop the clock. You wasting the timeout.
Off the play fake, Prescott. And he goes down. The Ravens
Now you call timeout when the clock runs. When when you get sacked, you run the ball, you catch the ball, and you get tackled, the clock runs.
Timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Prescott on play action. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On 4th down, here's Bryant. And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Inside handoff here to Ricard. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
The Ravens field goal. A 38-yard attempt.
Yes.
And his kick is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. So halftime now here on Sunday night prime time. Let's get it to Scott Hansen in Orlando with our
How many games you been doing? About 5.
Okay, Brandon, thank you, and welcome in everyone. Scott Hansen in Orlando, where it almost never snows. These 2 teams dealing with the light dusting, and that's expected to go on into the second half. Who handles it better? Let's go back out to the stadium and check in with our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know, special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together.
You see that fire right there that I'm moving around? When you learn how to do that, that means nobody gonna block him. So they're gonna extra block other people.
And they'll begin by running the option. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. A first down carry for Henry. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now it's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson.
Come on,
man. Too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Oh, boy, partner, did that just happen? I've got my hand over my eyes right now because, like him, it's going to haunt my dreams, too. He was wide open. How did he overthrow him there?
Defensively, just very lucky. You know that they got away with one there. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Inside handoff, Henry.
Hey, why he don't break tackles like he did last
but
week?
that is well short of what he needed. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. Tyler Loop now to try the field goal. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good, but hang on, a flag is down. Now, if it's on the defense, they might decline it and take the points. Well, they got the ball already. They're not going to risk the yardage and running another 4th down. They decline it.
And what was that they taught you in law school? Possession
football.
is 9/10 of the law.
I didn't go to law school.
Oh, you did? I thought you did. Well, actually, I'm going to give that to you anyway.
So my
Possession is
get back,
9/10 of the law.
come back
It's
with Wolves
9/10 of this game,
campaign
too.
for
Every
Ravens.
football counts.
You're so litigious. And the good kick pays
So
off
who
as
is
he's
the
only
king
able to
around
get this
here,
hill
man?
past the
This is
10-yard
my
line.
world.
The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their
Charlie,
first
that's what
possession
good
of
boys
the
play.
second half. They'll try to get this running game
Come
going
on,
with
bro. Get off the
Williams.
block. Oh,
And they work this
why
well
is that
upfield
music
across
still
the
playing?
45. That one good for 37 yards.
Now that's a big-time run. Lightning in a bottle, forget it. He exploded out of the bottle for that type of a pickup.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Again, it's Williams.
Ah,
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
A give running left, it's Sanders.
first up.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. A give to Williams, running right. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 95 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a
I was just
promising
thinking about
drive.
something you
Your second
told
and
me in
13.
school one day when I was 12.
Throwing.
That's
Prescott.
funny. Oh, I still pass.
Throw left side complete. That's
And it was
Ferguson.
an easy class. It was Mason and Brickland, right? He was like, it was at the end of the school year almost. And I was spelling Mason because Mason. It's a college. I think he played in high. I think you have a class in high school. It's called Mason class. You learn how to build bricks and stuff and houses and stuff. And he was like, just because we got into it or whatever, he basically flunked because we got into it. But he said, Daddy, you needed hundreds to win. And that's what I was thinking about on this game. You over here running the ball, you need touchdowns, you need hundreds.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
100 yards, oh, that's Wiggins. No, dang, Wiggins, you know how I run.
It's interesting that when it
Who
comes
was
to
that?
two-point
Turpin?
conversions,
Turpin?
even
Whatever his name
teams
is?
tend to throw the ball in these
No, who outrun
situations,
him,
and in this
walk him
case, this one
down?
was intercepted.
Wiggins got 98 speed.
Picked it off.
Yeah. 96 speed on this one, but on last year it was 98.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Somebody.
I need to use cheese.
Huh?
I'm gonna use cheese today.
Well, see, you can use whatever you want to with. It's
Just
in the
past the
game.
20 as his guys will go to work at the
Xavier
21-yard
Word got
line.
99 speed.
And now here come the
Xavier Word got
Ravens.
99 speed.
Who was that
And
you
they're not
were?
going to play this conservative.
You're
I don't think
number
they had a
one
field
for the
goal
Chiefs.
Oh,
last
yeah, I
time,
know
but they're
him.
up.
Yeah, but
They're looking to put a drive
that
in
ain't
the
no,
end zone.
that ain't no,
I agree with you
what you say it was?
No one is goes
Cheese,
out
that ain't
on
no
the field and
cheese.
says,
That's
all right,
fat.
let's just settle for three,
Cheese.
except in certain situations.
Oh, you
try
said
to
cheese.
ice the game, that sort of deal.
Like you said,
Most of the
cheese.
time it's end
Cheese
zone,
like
and that's
cheese.
what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
It'll go as a gain of 4. And it's second down. Now Jackson. And Walker has it. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
See how it say full side, pass protection, man protection, all that. You gotta learn all that, man. That thing just pick up the joystick and go.
And this play will be blown up.
It's played like the game isn't real, like quarterback call all kind of plays. Why he don't hike the ball so he do. You gotta figure out what the defense look like. What's open? See that side of the field? It's open. I can go over there really. I can pass over there anything. But
Now it's Jackson.
That's open because he fell for it.
Throw right side here, taken in by Bateman. They need
You
to.
keep running to
Here's
one
third
side,
down.
that means they're going to keep expecting it. So you got to open up the other side of the field. Wow.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and
How
goes
many,
backwards.
how many you down by?
Next, the biggest quarter of the entire season. At the end of that, we'll get to crown a champion. We are through 3 here in Super Bowl 60. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And there's just 1 quarter that remains in this edition of the biggest game of the year, the Super Bowl, as we get set for the 4th quarter. They'll send a receiver in motion left. 4th down, here's Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. To throw is Prescott. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example. And now off to the races, down the right side.
You got the juke part down pat, but you got to get the play calling down pat. Before you snap the ball, you got to learn how to do all that stuff. Adjustment on defense and offense.
And the Cowboys have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. They'll look to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that
You
ball.
must know that on our man, dude. Why the ball going so slow here? Oh, I didn't know that. That's why.
That's true. You've said that before. And it's a pretty good return.
So when they
here
suck, they must go so fast.
29. And Baltimore is
When they pick us up, they must go fast.
and the tension ratcheting up all around. A 1-score game, 4th quarter of the Super Bowl. This is what you folks came for. Every play with the potential to win or lose a title as they look to drain some time off this clock. Jackson. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Jackson, options out left. This is Walker. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Finding. And
Oh, he fumbled! Let's
go! By the Cowboys.
What the world,
And they are going
bro?
to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were up there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's Prescott.
No! Oh, he dropped the
intercepted. It's incomplete. And remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in. Looking to throw. Prescott rolling to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot.
Always remember, on 3rd down, 4th down, they might be blitzed 9 times out of 10 just because they want to hurry up and mess up.
I'll Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A fourth down, they felt compelled to go for it, and he throws the INT.
Yeah, he knows that you can't take a sack there, so he had to try and force one in. Now, this might not be a throw he makes if we're in the second quarter, but he had to take the chance there, and this one wound up being intercepted.
6 yards there on the keeper. It's second down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. And he's going to be taken down. Right now, Brian Schottenheimer not happy on the sideline, and he's going to throw the red challenge flag. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
So the challenge does not sway the official's decision. The spot of the football going to remain right where it is. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. First carry now for Justice Hill. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. They work now on 2nd and 9. Jackson options out left. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. From the gun, it's Jackson. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. In motion left, Flowers. Here's Jackson to throw. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Zay Flowers from a yard out. And the Ravens are starting to pull away in the 4th quarter of this Super Bowl. Now receiver in motion left. Jackson. And that's caught at the 2.
Why did you
Get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. So Dak and the Cowboys down by 12, 2:05 to go. They've come so far this year, but they need 2 quick scores late in this Super Bowl. They begin the drive with Williams. And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all, as we will make our way to the 2-minute warning. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Prescott. That's complete to Lamb. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10. Now Dak.
Oh, my
That
God.
is incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Prescott out to his left. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up. Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. And some room to work. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. But call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it.
Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Ravens will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
No
And he
time.
has the Ravens first down, and it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now Lamar changing the look. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Walker with a grab, left side. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18.
The Super Bowl champion. So we're going to do a Super Bowl match every time. That way, it's like on wrestling. We do a title match every time. So whoever wins gets to hold the title, and they get home court advantage, and they get to pick all the rules. Don't matter if it's the clock, the weather, whatever. You're at home, you get whatever you want to do. And the other place got to play you. That's going to be the championship.
This game alone, because there's nothing else going on. That's just got to be absolutely amazing.